Today we're talking designer fragrances, men's designer fragrances specifically. There's thousands of them and it feels like it's a never-ending flood of releases always coming out every second. On the market, it can be a bit overwhelming. We don't know what to buy anymore. Are the new releases good? Are the old releases still relevant? So today, I thought I'd go through 10 designer men's fragrances that are a little bit pricey. Probably most of these are on the higher end of price tags, all things considered, that I think are full bottle worthy, and I'll explain why I think pretty much anyone who buys these will not regret it and will not regret spending their hard-earned money. Let's begin. Armani code Parfum. In the world of blue fragrances and everyone having the same boring signatures that are your versatile dumb reaches, you want something different like Armani code Parfum. Fair enough, it's an old DNA from 2004. I think the original came out. The Parfum modernizes it, makes it super smooth, a beautiful blend with a touch of powdery iris. Woody, aromatic, tonka bean base, very creamy. It is mature but simple perfumery that still never gets boring. 10 hours longevity with a soft to medium projection. If you're a classy guy who wants a classy fragrance, this is such a safe blind buy in my opinion. All blind buys come with some risk, but I don't really know anyone who's ever hated this fragrance. It's super safe yet very beautifully done. A beautiful creation, one of my favorite designers still to this day. Dior Sauvage Parfum. I'm bringing up this flanker because I ignored it personally for many years and I thought it wasn't worth my time or my money, and actually over the years it's grown to become my favorite version of Sauvage right now in this current day. Sauvage Eau de Toilette has some advantages of being a big compliment getter, being long lasting, being versatile, but the main issue is that it's annoying and a lot of people also wear the Eau de Toilette. The Parfum basically fixes both those issues. It's more natural, focuses on some of that ambroxan but it's toned down a lot, so it's woody, ambery, peppery still, but focuses more on natural mandarin and sandalwood here. I think this is a better, smoother take on Sauvage, a little bit more mature, more classy, but still has that versatility, that longevity of around 8 to 10 hours with a medium projection. I think it does everything the original Sauvage did, but better. That's why it's my favorite out of all the iterations. It's not as natural as a fragrance like Bleu de Chanel, for example, but I still think this is miles ahead of something like the Eau de Toilette. So if you want the best of both worlds from all the Sauvage ideas so far and all the flankers, get the Parfum. I think it's worth your money. 37.9% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys really want to see our channel grow, go ahead and click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you. Y EDP Intense. Now, don't get me wrong, I hate all the over redundant, bloating of the Y line as much as the next guy. So many flankers. I kind of kept ignoring the brand after a while. I kept ignoring this line. I was like, there's too much going on, so many unnecessary flankers, but I actually really like this one. I think it improves on the most popular flanker from this line, which is the Y EDP. This is Y EDP Intense. It takes that herbaceous blue shower gel sage combination of Y EDP, takes away the apple, it makes it more soapy and smooth is what I would say overall. Smooth, soapy, blue shower gel scent is how I describe Y EDP Intense. I think this is a big compliment getter, fantastic longevity around 10 hours with a medium projection. So I think if you want a less screechy and more smooth take on that popular flanker, once again, similar to Sauvage Parfum compared to the EDT, this Y EDP Intense compared to Y EDP, I think is a big improvement. I think more people should check this out, consider this as their next blue purchase if they're looking for that kind of category. YSL La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum. I don't know why more guys don't check this fragrance out. I think this is a criminally underrated flanker in the lineup. There's La Nuit de l'Homme and there's La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electric. They're pretty much the same fragrance. You only need one of them. Get the Bleu Electric if you can, but Le Parfum goes in its own way. It becomes more sexy, more bad boy-esque. Take the romantic woody ambers of the original, but take away the romantic cardamom, make it a bit more bad boy-esque with the fruity notes and the black pepper. Spicy, punchy, piercing, a little bit playful, I would say this fragrance is. There's more of an evening scent, but you can wear this as your signature if you want all year round. It lasts around 6 to 8 hours with a medium projection as well, so it's a pretty good performer also. It's dark, it's enticing, it's inviting. I think it's a really cool take on the La Nuit DNA, and more guys should definitely check this out. This is my second bottle of this fragrance. I don't know what happened to my first bottle. I think I may have given it away, but I regretted that. I got a second bottle. It's worth your money. Guerlain Homme Eau de Parfum. One may argue if Guerlain should even be considered a designer brand, but I will say for the price you can get Guerlain Homme, especially in discounters, this is criminally underrated as well. Guerlain Homme Eau de Parfum to me smells like a minty, musky, versatile, fresh, mojito, but in a classy Guerlain French way. So of course the Guerlain smooth, beautiful blending skills here. This has a distinction to it. Mint isn't used often in men's fragrances, in my opinion, especially in the designer realm. This lasts around 6 hours. It's more suited to the warm weather, I would say, but actually I think you can wear this all year round as your classy, dumb reaches, grab and go, you want to smell fresh and clean. This has uniqueness, character. It deserves more hype, fantastic value for money, great wearability. This is why I think more guys should check this fragrance out. Absolutely worth the price tag. Dior Homme Sport 2021. I think more guys should spend their money on this because I think it's got that great balance of being safe while still smelling like quality. It doesn't smell boring at all. It has woody, citrus, ambery facets to it. Ice Sweet Super is used a lot. It smells like Dior Homme 2020, but it's complete in my opinion. I think the original Dior Homme 2020 was a little bit lackluster because it felt incomplete. I felt like the idea wasn't taken to its full potential. I think Dior Homme Sport 2021 is that full potential realized. It's beautiful, handsome, really attractive, but clean. Can be your office scent, can be your signature most of the year round. It's got great wearability, great longevity of around 8 hours of medium projection. This is why I think it's easily worth its price. A fragrance I think more guys should be put onto is Tom Ford's Beau de Jour. This is a fragrance for the guy who likes the idea of barbershop clean fougères, but wish they were more modern and wants to get a lot of compliments, a lot of versatility, and big longevity as well. Tom Ford Beau de Jour takes a very classical fougère accord, makes it ambery, a little bit sweeter, a bit more palatable to modern tastes, but it's still a fresh, clean fragrance overall. You can wear as your signature day and night, all 4 seasons, with 12 hours longevity and a loud projection. Beau de Jour got me many compliments. It's not my fougère that I reach for straight away because I had Fougère d'Argent, which is my fragrance for life. That's why I eventually gave my bottle away, but I think it's a fantastic beginner-friendly fougère that more guys should get into. You can get a 50 ml, it's worth the money. It is such a great performer, you don't even need that many sprays, so 50 ml will take you a long way. Chanel's Allure Homme Edition Blanche. So this is on the list because it's a point of contention how expensive this is. Chanel is very rare to find on discounters. Allure Homme Edition Blanche is one of the more expensive designer mainstream or the mainline fragrances. And a lot of people say this doesn't last a long time. So to me, this is one of the best citrus fragrances ever made, both designer and niche. A lemon creamy meringue pie idea, some lavender in here. It's beautifully balanced. It smells rich and elegant. This makes you smell like money, and it's just one of the best experiences you'll have in perfumery, especially in the warm weather side of things. So I get 6 hours. I think this is absolutely worth the money, and I think everyone should at least try this out. So if you're considering should you pull the trigger on this or not, I definitely think you should go and consider it at the very least. I personally think it's worth the money. I don't regret buying this full price. I didn't get a single discount on this at all. Azzaro, the most wanted Parfum. This is a very useful fragrance, not only because of the fact that, yeah, it's great smelling, it's getting fantastic reviews. You can go online and see why this is so loved so much, but this is a very safe, woody amber fragrance, fruity, romantic. It's sort of like Stronger With You, which was quite a refined fragrance anyways, became even more refined and more sexy. This is very smooth and a very attractive evening scent. And I like it because not only is it very reasonably priced, it's got great performance. I think it's like 10 hours of medium to loud projection. Depending on how many sprays you use, this could be your date night fragrance, this could be your clubbing fragrance, this could be like something you'd wear at a music festival or at a gig. It has quite a lot of versatility as long as it's not being worn in the summertime. It's just so attractive. That's why I think it's one of the best value for money designer scents out there. It's almost approaching niche level just by how beautifully it's blended. It's not necessarily a complex niche idea, but it's just so stand out in the brand. Like Azzaro really hits a home run with this release. And lastly, I will say Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal Absolu, the new gold bottle. This is a release that really surprised me. I kind of put the Scandal line to the sidelines. I had an EDT sample, which was nice, and an EDP or the Le Parfum full bottle, which I gave away. Both nice woody amber fragrances, very modern, a little bit sweet, tonka bean based. The EDT has a nice caramel note in there, but I kind of thought they're a bit lackluster. Now the Scandal Absolu, don't get me wrong, it is still a simple fragrance. It's plum, chestnut, amber, so it's like a plum woody amber fragrance. It's very balanced, a nice amber scent overall. Again, you can wear this in date night, you can wear this in the club as well. I think it works as a variety of scenarios for an evening scent. Good performance as well, very good performance actually, 10 to 12 hours. It just smells, again, simple but very beautiful. Like they just did really well with what they had and being the beautiful blend. I think it's a standout from the line. I'd personally give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's fantastic. Again, I'm not sure if I would personally want to buy it, but I think if you are looking for a very attractive, playful, fruity evening scent that's a little bit more playful, it's not as deep or as rich as, let's say, the most wanted Parfum, it's a bit more playful, bright, balanced, airy, then go for this. I think this is a standout flanker. If I got a bottle of it, I would not mind paying the price at all. I think it's absolutely worth its price tag. And that concludes this video, guys. I know the choice is going to be overwhelming in today's market. Do you feel like there are too many designer releases out nowadays? Do you feel like they should really tone down how many flankers each brand is putting out? Or are you happy with having more choices? I kind of get analysis paralysis personally, and I feel like, yeah, the industry is just becoming too confusing. It's very difficult to keep up with everything. But hopefully today, guys, you've been put onto 10 fragrances that are absolutely worth your money, that you would hopefully want to check out or potentially buy. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my previous video on full bottle worthy niche fragrances. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.